So I've become a vintage girly. I depression shop. Right? It's terrible for me. It's terrible for my wallet. It's terrible for the planet. I cannot stop myself. I stay at home. I stay in bed for days on end. I do nothing, and I have unlimited internet access and websites with which to purchase items. To purchase items from with currency. You get me? It's terrible. It's an awful habit. I stop every few months. Like I'll have a phase. I'm really into buying like certain things, and then it goes, and then it comes back, and it'll be a completely different thing, and it's terrible. It's not good. It's not. But at least this time, lately, I've managed to redirect myself. I finally got into like vintage years late to the party, as usual. Like I was always one of those people who are like, no, physical charity shops are better. You cannot replace them. And like, yeah, they are. If you get like a group of mates together and you just go around a charity shop, like if you have an area or a town that's just full of charity shops, it's great. I do not live in a town with good charity shops at the moment. I live, like, it is exclusively old lady charity shops, you know, where it's just like, you can tell someone died in this, and also I don't want it. So, I got very into vintage, and I may have gone a little overboard, because I have zero self-control, and things are very cheap on there. So I'll just be sitting there scrolling, and it'll be like, hey, we'll recommend it for you. £2. Well, it's £2, so I'm gonna buy it then. Like, yeah, that's, yeah. If it's under a fiver, I'm just like, well, I might as well. And this has led to the current situation, and it's great. I need to stop. Although to be fair, I think since this, my accent changes when I'm on camera. That's really weird. My accent goes, I go formal. Like I absolutely hate it, but I go formal. I sound posh. I don't fucking like it. But anyway, what's I on about? Yes, I think my vintage phase has come to an end, and it's been replaced by wanting toes, which is much worse because they're like permanent. I have a limited amount of body space to put them on. But I got my first one the other day, and since then I've just been like, I need another. Like, I guarantee tomorrow morning I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna book another one for in the summer, just because like I need more. And like every time I see someone's flash come up, I'm just like, it's a problem. I need to stop impulse buying things. I need to stop impulse everything. It's really tight. I'm gonna loosen it. Oh, it's better. You know what? I think my neck's got wider lately. Or maybe I just have I have zero tolerance for tight chokers anymore, which is really weird because that's like always been my thing. Like, I'm not getting rid of I keep buying more. See, pile. Anyway, where am I gonna begin? I have turned into a vintage girly, and now I'm turned into a YouTube haul girly. This is not. I never thought I'd end up here, and yet here I am. Well, that's weird that way. Anyway, where the fuck am I going to begin? I have a stack of items. I have numerous things, and I need to go through them in front of you, so I can air my embarrassment at all the shit I've been buying lately. And then a lot of them will involve some flavour of modifying them, so I will discuss at the end what I'm doing sewing wise lately, involving all this stuff, and also not involving this stuff because I just constantly have things to repair. It's great. As soon as I have like new sewing projects in, all my clothes have holes in. Like, I am currently wearing shorts to sleep in because my pyjama bottoms need repairing, because I just developed holes yesterday for no reason. Anyway, where the fuck am I gonna begin? I've stacked them all nicely so you can like see the extent of my madness, but now I'm realising I'm gonna have to, like, I'm not gonna go through them in order, so I'm gonna have to deconstruct. I'm going to deconstruct my pile. That's the word. Oh lordy, I've got 4 pairs of trousers in there. Okay. Start at the bottom to be a pain in the ass. This item, for some reason, was the most difficult thing to find. It is just what I wanted was just a plain black leather jacket, like biker style jacket. Didn't need to be real leather. Would be nice if it was, but like, wasn't fussed. Just a leather jacket that I could just have as like a light summer evening jacket. Cause like I have my big stupid long coat and that's it for coats, and it's not great because like what you do in like autumn, early autumn, where it's like, okay, it's getting a little bit nippy, but I'm not wearing a big coat. What do you do in the summer where it's like you can be out in the evening and it's too hot to take a coat, but then you're gonna need a coat later because it cools down? It's like I needed something to fill that gap, so I just went, you know, bulk standard, be perfectly easy to find. Find one, buy one, and then wait several days, sell and don't send it. So I find another equivalent, basically the same. There's, you know, thousands of the exact same thing on there. Find another one, buy it, sell and don't send it. Try it the 3rd time, same thing. This is the 4th attempt to get a jacket, and it finally arrived. I don't know why it was so hard. Like, there must be just a specific issue with leather jackets or something, but nonetheless, I have acquired one. I have never owned just like a bog standard leather jacket, which seems really like a basic thing for me to be missing. That's kind of like the default. Like not even golf, just like a thing. Just in general, how do I not own a generic biker jacket? I do now. And it is in fact very useful for when it's getting a bit nippy in the winter. God no. Summer. We're in summer now. It's very useful when just like when I just sat on the beach the other day in the evening. Useful. Very useful. I will put up try-ons here because I'm not attempting to like wibble about the camera situation. I'm not doing that. Fuck that. This is again, it's budget. And this is a bog standard fake leather jacket. Once again, I would have gone real, but I'm not. You know, that's an investment. This was just like I need a jacket. And to be fair, it's not bad quality. Like you know, some fake leather just kind of disintegrates. This feels actually like not too bad quality wise. And you got like the zips all feel a bit plasticky, but like it's really not too bad. Then you got, yeah, plain back. I may one day. I have vague plans of like painting on the back of a jacket. I might do that to this if I ever get like a proper leather one to keep like plain. But plain back, and on the front, zips up over the side. You got your big flappy lapels. Zip pockets actually work because it's a men's one, which means zip pockets, and also it's not like cropped right up to your rib cage. That's one of the issues I have with women's leather jackets. It's like, I have no objection to wearing women's clothes, but the leather jacket's always cropped right up to my ribs. It's like, no, I want an actual waist length coat. But this fits me quite well. Well, fits me quite well, but also almost too small, which is I have really wide shoulders. I have like freakishly broad shoulders to the rest of me. It's like I can't quite do that in this, but otherwise it fits quite well. It is originally from Bershka, the brand I've never once thought of buying from. But you know, it's a bog standard wardrobe staple. It's a good. It was a tenner. I'm gonna get some good use out of this. You know, this is just a classic thing you always need. And it gets the job done. And for some reason, the zipper is like a big circle. And I feel like if I need to put some sort of stupid keyring on here, just to elevate the nonsense slightly. Cause like it's very plain at the moment, and I don't do well with plain. Anyway, for a tenner, that is not half bad. I have 4 pairs of trousers in this haul, so I'm going to try and break them up a bit because I went a bit mental when it comes to trousers, because like I've been having a trouser crisis lately. Like half my trousers are really boring. Like, do you ever get that feeling where like you're looking at your wardrobe and you're just like, I don't want to wear them, so you just end up wearing like the same 2-3 pairs over and over. I'm having that moment and I'm realising, okay, they've got to go. I'm going to have a massive sort out in the summer. Just like, you will witness this. I'm going to film it, just me digging through the absolute shit I've collected over the years, because I never get rid of anything. And it's, you know, it's stuff I've had since I was like 13, 14, and it needs to go. But yeah, if I'm getting rid of all my trousers I don't like because they're really boring, I do need to replace them with something that's not extremely boring, otherwise I will just be naked. So that kind of explains why I have 4 pairs of trousers in the span of like a month. Anyway, first up we got 2 pairs, I know, from Love Too True. Now, I have only ever heard of them from Emily Blue on YouTube, and whenever she does a vintage haul, it's always like, okay, they're really cute, but buy them second hand because they ain't worth the new price. It was like, that's the thing I've always heard about them. So I'm like, well, yeah, I'm having my vintage phase. I'm gonna see if there's anything that like tickles my fancy, you know, because they do go for really cheap quite often. And I ended up buying 2 pairs. I have this pair for £5, which is, I would say, about the right sort of price. Like, I'll discuss the quality when I've shown you both, but just a low effort kind of split black purple tartany trousers, a size 8, I believe. I don't know what I'm saying. I believe I have the clothes in front of me. I can check. No, I can't because there's no label. I think this was an 8. And it does fit a bit small, I would say. You know, okay, I have 2 pairs, I'm gonna do the discussion once I've shown you both. But these are, I'd say, more like low effort inside trousers. Like, at my parents' place, like I have this stack of joggers that I just live in when I'm too depressed to leave the house. It's like, no one's gonna see me. It's depression joggers time. It's like, that's not very healthy. I don't feel good in them. They're gross and ancient and way too small for me. You know, why don't I slightly upgrade that I'm not going anywhere? Maybe I'll feel slightly less depressed about wearing them all the time. Which is where these come in. Quite weird. This side, the purple side, is like a kind of fleecy material, like good quality school trousers. Like girls' school trousers. You know how there was always the thing where like boys' trousers were like suiting material and girls were like kind of fleecy, like woolly. It's that kind of woolly trouser. This side is very like thin, viscosy. It feels like they should be stretched up, but they aren't really. Yeah, it is quite weird having the 2 completely different fabrics next to each other. But once again, for a £5, it'll allow me to replace clothes I really hate with ones I don't feel too bad walking around with. The second pair from Love Too True is what I'm actually really excited about. I'm obsessed with these. Like, ever since I wore them the first time, which I think was after I pulled an all-nighter, and I was in such a state, and I think I've just imprinted on these because I love them so much. These are possibly like my new favourite trousers. Pink, and I don't go for pink. Like, it is only recently that I've discovered I actually really like pink as a colour. I think I'm like fighting off the internalised ridiculous thing of like, oh, blokes don't like pink. It's like, it's such a ridiculous thing. I don't know how that's like wormed its way into my brain. And also, my mum, it was, no, you do not like pink. She was very much like, not like other girls parent, and it's very weird, and that's imprinted on me in weird ways. And at this point, it's like she really gets weirded out whenever I wear anything pink, but it's like, I love it. It's one of my favourite colours. Like, I don't know how well it shows on camera. It's all just look red, but they're like, there we go. The lighting in it is really weird. Like really obnoxious pink nails. Like, it doesn't show properly, but they're like neon. And I just love that. I love like obnoxious pink things. Like, maybe it's a phase, maybe it's permanent, I don't know, but more blokes should wear pink. More blokes should wear makeup and all sorts. Just, gender is bullshit. Enjoy your clothes. Anyway, yes, pink tartan with pockets. I know. The other ones only have side pockets. These have side pockets and front pockets. The other ones have front pockets. These are front pockets, and they also have side pockets, decent sized side pockets as well, with the straps on, which I love so much. Straps on both sides. The back pockets are not pockets. That's not a pocket, which enrages me. Like, this is one of the problems of me now getting into wearing women's trousers, is like, the pocket situation is dire. Like, how you don't need to like rage in the streets, honestly. Like, this, how do we live with this? I am a pocket man. I need like 16 pockets per pair of trousers. This is stressful. What do you do if you have like items? I don't want to wear a bag. Well, anyway, these are a size 10. They are baggy, but like in a good way. I will say, in terms of sizing, I'm about an 8, I think, 8-ish. I would say the 8, the purple ones, these ones are a little bit, like, they're not tight, they're fitted, which I don't like. If you want like a fitted look, I'd say get your size. If you want like a baggy look, size up, because these in a 10, they're exactly like the kind of baggy I was after. I love them. They were really long. They were so long, I would drag them on the floor. So I have, since then I don't know if you can see that at all. There we go. I've turned up the M's by about 2 inches, and now they fit me fine and they're perfect and no complaints. What I will say is the build quality is not great. Like, this is a really thin fabric. Like, it's not see-through, but like it's so thin. And when I first got them, just looking through them, like, there's so many loose threads I had to cut up. There's so many little things I needed to fix. Like, I had to reinforce the buttonhole. I've had to, all the belt loops, I've had to basically sew back on myself, just because they were already falling off like that. And the build quality really ain't great. Do not buy them new. I don't remember how much I spent on these, but it was a lot. It was more than I should have. I honestly don't know why I paid that much for them. I think I just went a bit mental, because I was like, they're really cute and they have pockets. They have pockets and straps, and I just kind of went for it, because, you know, it's so hard to find women's trousers with pockets, and all the really cute trousers are women's. I would happily just buy men's trousers, but there's no cute ones. So it's either, do you want cute ones or do you want pockets? And this one had both, and I just went, fuck it, I'm getting them, which was probably a mistake. I'm very happy with them. I love them, but they're not worth it. If you see Love Tissue trousers come up on Vinted, like, 5 tenner, get them. Absolutely, they're gorgeous. They're cute. They are not great in terms of build quality. You might have to do the odd repair, but they are worth about tenner. Do not buy them new. These go for like 50 odd quid. Do not. And not worth 50 quid. Alright. Second hand? Yeah, go for it. Honestly, like, they do some really cute ones, like all different colours. Like, once again, like Emily Boo, where I first heard of them, they're all Or there's like green and black split. They're so cute. And I went pink. I really love these. Whenever I wear them, I put like, I have some just random straps from, when you're a golfer and you just like collect bondage trousers, you kind of just collect random straps. So I have more straps that match this that I put on whenever I'm going out, and it's just really cute, and I love them. And I love these, and I'm so happy that I've got them, but Jesus Christ, do not spend that kind of money on them. Having a quick break from trousers, we'll be here all day. We will be here all day, because I can talk for England, but break from trousers. How about some band merch? This is technically an eBay purchase. I've got a couple in here that are from eBay, not Vinted, but yeah. It's secondhand. eBay is where I grew up, like, just vague memories of obsessively bidding on like secondhand Sylvanian family stuff, and then my dad just driving out to like the middle of nowhere to meet a stranger and exchange kids' toys in a random car park type thing. Good times. I miss that era of the internet, honestly. I miss Sylvanian families. I had such a big collection. It's such a big collection, and also like I had some rare stuff. Like occasionally I'll just look on eBay and I'll just be like, that, like some of the limited edition sets I had will go for like 60 odd quid for 2 figures, and I'm just like, I so should have kept them. Like I had like the limited edition like Olympics ones, and I'm just like, it costs so much money to get them now. I was obsessed. Anyway, where the fuck were we going? eBay, yes. Random eBay purchase. I fucking love it in extrema. In the back you got, I don't know if you can see. There we go. I don't know if the camera's flipped it or not, but this is the lyrics to Royalty, and it's this has got to be like 2006 maybe? Don't I'm looking as though it's got like a date, a publication date on it. Copyright? No. Yeah. If it's from my Mercenaries, then this has got to be about 2006-ish, so almost genuine vintage. Oh, I don't like that. But anyway, I don't own any in Extremo merch. It's a pain in the ass to find any in the UK. Like, it's I'm not getting any of the new stuff shipped over, because that'd be like 30 odd quid just in shipping. Because yeah, non-EU shipping category. So it costs the same as getting it shipped to the US, which is a fucking ocean away. Yeah. eBay though, eBay. It's very. There's not much to say about it. It's a band shirt. It's old. I didn't buy it because it's vintage. I found it for not a massive amount of money. I mean, like, yeah, it wasn't cheap. But when we're talking band merch, like 25 quid's the floor these days. Like I have some that I've bought for about 40 odd these days. And it's like, that's kind of the base price. Actually, what alarms me is I have a few that will, if I sold them, would go for 150 each. I was looking the other day, so I have a load that my dad just gets rid of stuff. Whenever he gets rid of stuff, whenever my mum's like, mate, you've got too many fucking t-shirts, sort it out. His idea of sorting it out is just pass them all on to me. So I've just inherited loads of old shirts. And like, looking at some of them, they're actually quite rare. So I have like several hundred quid's worth of band merch, mainly Iron Maiden, and I just wear them as pyjamas. So if I ever need to sell them, not that I want to, because they don't have financial value to me. They have value as, that's a cool shirt. Like this. Say like this. Anyway, there's not much else to say. It's cute. It's cute. I like the old style a lot. Like, you know, I love the new vibe, but I do have a soft spot for like the older sort of medieval, like more aggressively medieval looking. It's cute. Good band, would buy more of their merch, but it's a bitch to get anything shipped over. While we're on eBay purchases and also German bands, this was a £5. Actually, this was less than £5. This was €5. I don't know how old this is. I'm assuming newer than the Inextrema one, judging by just like the fade. This is not as bad. Like my favourite band. If you're aware of the situation in sort of 2020, 2021, I need someone else who is aware of that to like rage with. I'm still not over it. Like, can we have an alternate universe where they were still together and like they did Eurovision instead of Lord of the Lost, or like the creator did it together? Like, that's not relevant. Anyway, €5 because I was the only bidder, and then it turned out that the bloke was German and didn't want to ship it, so wasn't expecting non-Germans to bid on it, so didn't expect international shipping. And then I had to just like beg him and just be like, mate, please, I will pay the shipping, send it to me, because their merch is so fucking rare. Like, it's definitely not my favourite design of this. It's very yellow. I don't do yellow. Oh, I guess that's kind of yellow. Yeah. Amsterdam exclusive, so it's good. I know of theirs, the design I really, really want is from 2019. They did one for Tales of Man and Nine Befell, and like, I needed that shit. And then the situation happened, and they nuked their entire merch site, and they only started putting stuff up when they got De Schultz in as the new singer, and the merch just doesn't do it for me. Like, there's nothing exciting going on there, and I'm not paying extortionate shipping for the sake of it not being that cute. The one that's like an actual shirt is quite cute. I like that. But once again, I'm not paying those shipping prices. So I went on eBay, and this happened to be on auction, and no one else bid. And it's really hard to find merch anywhere because they are quite small. And it's impossible to find any in English. So what I do is, for some reason, if you switch eBay to the German language site, it's the same as eBay, but the search engine is great for bands that have not made it to the UK. Like, if you have a niche German language band, switch the language, switch to ebay.de, and like, weirdly the search engine registers it better. Like, this didn't exist on the English language site, but I found it. I think probably because it's just a word, like it's a... Yeah, I don't know how that works, but either way, I got it. And this is like the only bit of their merch I have. It's probably the only bit of their merch I'm going to have for quite a while, and if they decide to tour here, please, for the love of God, come to tour here. Like, I don't care if I'm at the opposite end of the country, I'm going for that. Like, this is one I would not miss. But until then, this is likely the best I can do. Next up was... It's kind of hard to show. I'll just do the B-roll. It's just a cute little tiny little bat joker, which, like, I'm an accessories guy. Like, I've got to the point where my outfit will just be band merch, trousers. But I need to not be boring, so accessories. But I only own like a few chokers. Like, I think this is the 6th. Okay, actually I own quite a lot. I just don't use any of them. Either way, this was £1. How could I not? It's a quid. It's a quid. It's a cute little bat joker. He's a cute little guy. He's just a little guy. It's adorable. I love him. And for a quid, why the fuck wouldn't you? Like, he's adorable. I have no idea where this is from. I'm assuming. I have no idea. You see this pop up on Vinted like all the time, and I was like, why not? He's so cute. I need to wear him with like my big stupid vampire pirate shirt and just do the whole look. Because I feel like I can't really wear any chokers with that because it just doesn't go. But I feel like this could go because he's cute. He's a little guy. And to be fair, he goes. I'm always amazed by how small my neck is like that. That's the size of my neck. I have a really tiny head. Maybe I have a tiny neck as well. Anyway, not much to say about that. He's small, he's cute. £1 wasp belt. A little bit different. A mystery blob. This is, in fact, don't know how well you're going to see this, it's fabric. I think this was originally a tablecloth someone was selling it as. It's fabric, isn't it? Like, it's, yeah, it is a tablecloth. I'm not going to use it as a tablecloth. It's fabric. It's a mesh cobwebby fabric. Like, this is going to be really hard to show. You get, do you see the vision? So, I don't entirely know what I'm going to use this for. I think most likely what I'm going to do is, I have loads of spare elastic for some reason, so I might make like a waistband and do this as like, I really love the look of like mesh over skirts, but like asymmetrics, like you only have it one side, you know what I mean? So if I like sewed this to a waistband and have like on one side type thing, you know what I mean? Like I'll try and do a demo, but like that kind of look would be really cute. So it's gonna be a nightmare to do. I need to figure out how to like sew neatly. Like I've tried to do it before, it's just never gone well. But it's a really cute fabric, and I don't want to waste it. Yeah, it's cobwebs. I fucking love cobwebs. Everything should have cobwebs. This flat has enough cobwebs, but that's a separate issue. We're back on the t-shirts because I've realised now I bought 3. This one is actually from Vinted though. This one is from Vinted. And it's a Lost Boys shirt because in case you haven't gathered, I am a bit of a fan. It's one of my favourite films. I saw it when I was a teenager. Well, like 11, 12-ish. My mum was watching it. I did the thing where you're supposed to have gone to bed, but you can't just loiter in the doorway. And if you stay very quiet, no one notices that you shouldn't be there. You should be in bed hours ago. I did that. And ever since then, it has been responsible for me looking the way I do. Like that is a constant style inspiration. It's just like I want to be an 80s glam vampire. Yeah, I love it. And I do own a Lost Boys shirt already before this. But I hate it. I really hate it. Because one, it is too small for me. It is a woman's cut. Nowhere on the listing did it say it was a woman's cut. But I bought it as a small, thinking it was a men's small. Men's smalls fit like this on me. That is a men's small. The shirt I bought, thinking it was a men's, it's a women's small, so it's smaller. Like it's not super fitted, because I just would not have ever worn it if it was, but it's still smaller. It's like, one, the sleeves come up to here, which I hate. 2, it's just it's too tight fitting. I don't like it. It shows off my tits too much. I don't. Yeah, it's a no. It's dysphoria central. I hate it. 2, I don't like the design. I've only ever seen ones that are either just the logo or the logo with David's face. So I just went for that one. And looking at it now, I'm kind of just like, I don't like it, you know? It's boring, and And also 3, my mum owns it. My mum has the same one, and I'm not. I already own the same shorts as my dad. I'm not doing the old matchy thing. Fuck that. So when I found this, I thought, you know, I'm getting it. I don't care. That one is going. That one I'm selling. When I do my massive clear out come summer, that is going. This is the replacement. I think this was about a 10. I'm now realising the issue with filming this on my phone is my phone's also where all the listings are, where I could check the price that I bought them for. But in order to do that, I'd have to stop recording. And you see the issue. So I'm just going to put the listings up here as I have been doing throughout, and I'm just going to not know, but you will. So around the dinner, I think. But I'd say that's worth it. You know, once again, this would probably go for like 20 if you bought it new, and it feels like brand new. Like that print. Let me see where I folded it, but that print's, it's not great quality, but like it's new feeling. I just love the design. Like, I'm trying to get the lighting not terrible. Like, I love, to me, when I think of this film, I think of the boardwalk, and I think of the bike chase scene across the beach. Like, this is the iconic bit of them, and obviously the noodle scene, which I'll probably make my own merch of. Keep peeled for that, because I have thoughts. Also, I'm very into like black and red at the moment, like black and red. Like, oh wow, you actually kind of can't see. Like, yeah, it's kind of that's a red. But when I go, it just looks like I've got one eye on. No, that's a red liner. I'm very black and red, yeah. Black and red. I'm very in this kind of phase at the moment. So it really fits, and it was needed. What I will say is, I had the same problem with this, where it doesn't seem to be a women's cut. Like, it seems to be a square cut. It's a size small, but it fits really small. Like, it's way smaller than any of my other shirts, and it's stretchy. But therefore that means it's stretchy and small, so therefore it's really fitted on me, which I'm not a fan of. It's like, I don't know, is it just an issue with Lost Boys merch specifically? Like, it's all really small? Like, is it all the companies that they license to that just make them really small? That's really weird. But this is at least an improvement, if not in size, in design, because it is a way cooler design. I'm very happy with this. Fuck me, this is actually going to be an hour-long video. This next one I am really not sure about. It's a skirt. It's a skirt. You will not be seeing me try this on, because it will not go over my backside. I have a fat ass and it will not fit into these. But it is just a knee length. I'll hold them up against me. It's a knee length fake leather skirt, and skirts when you're trans, it's complicated. Like, this was such a weird thing for me. I want to be able to wear skirts, right? Like, rational level me is like, clothing is just a thing that makes sure you don't walk out naked. There is no gender, wear what you want. Who cares if you've got one, if your legs are in one tube or separate tubes, who cares? It's whatever. I don't, like, on a rational level, I don't care. Blokes can wear skirts, blokes should wear skirts, blokes look hot in skirts. Just, if you're a bloke, stop wearing more skirts, please. I'm begging you. But as a trans guy, where it's like, I already get read as a woman. Do I want to be out in public trying to insist I'm a bloke whilst wearing something that's very feminine coded? Like, I've already had the same crisis with my long hair, with my nails, with the makeup, and I'm now having this crisis with skirts. And in light of recent developments, I honestly really don't know. Just because, like not to get extremely real in the middle of this fucking shit I bought from the online charity shop video, but I don't feel safe anymore. I don't feel safe wearing makeup. Like, I still will, but I don't want to start wearing skirts if that's the way things are going. If I'm already getting questioned and accused of things every time I try and go out in public and just exist, like, that's not an environment where I want to be pushing the boundaries of gender. You know, like, it really sucks because, like, if I was just this guy, it'd be daring and bold, but when I'm not, it's just an excuse to get me head kicked in for trying to piss. So there's that. I honestly don't know. Like, these, this, cute as it is, didn't fit. That's out the window anyway. These are not stuff. But, like, motivation to be like, okay, got these, didn't fit, I'll look for something else. That motivation has kind of died. Like, I really want to be able to wear skirts, but it's just not reasonable, and I'm probably never going to get to, because I'm never going to look like a bloke. Like, I'm never, this is, I'm always going to look a bit like a woman, and that's, it doesn't bother me in itself, it bothers me in the sense of what it restricts me wearing. Because I can't dress femme, I can't dress as bloke who looks a bit femme. I will never get to be Jareth. I will always just be read as a woman in feminine clothing. And that really, really gets to me sometimes. And this skirt has kind of been the culmination of that rage. And that may be some of the reason I kind of just hate it now. Like, this is getting rid. Not just because it don't fit, but just because now it's become a source of sadness and also on just like a pure practical level, the kind of skirts I like I find really cute, like kind of not really like this, like the kind of skater skirt type, like, sort of pleated, very punky, very, but they're all like really high, and like, I don't want to show me old ass, I want knee length, which is what this, like, I bought this because it was knee length, and I thought, I'm going to start, and also I thought this could go like over trousers. That's a really cute thing to me. Like, I might make inroads on that. If I can't do wearing skirts as skirts, can I do them worn over trousers? But this, not because it won't fit, but that's the kind of thing I'd want, is like knee length pleated. I want a kilt, basically. I want a utility kilt, but they cost like 60 quid, because when it's for men, you can't call it a skirt, you have to call it a utility kilt. For men, for manly men, it's a utility kilt, and you double the price. But yeah, I might one day, I'm just not feeling particularly confident on that matter right now, but maybe one day, and maybe I'll find one that fits. Maybe I will commit to getting a utility kilt. Last few things, and we got 2 more pairs of trousers, because once again I bought 4. These ones I think were about 6 quid. They are from Runway, which I've always heard that their like quality is really shit, but these are actually not too bad. Like, there's the odd loose thread here and there, but like, it's a good thick fabric. Like, it's corduroy. I'm now a man who wears corduroy. What have I become? But I saw these and it was a complete late night impulse, but I just, like, it's black and red split. It's so cute. And the pockets, I can be swayed so quickly by pockets. I've realised this now, but like two side pockets, they're fucking deep. Like that's my whole hand goes in there, and back pockets, they're actually working back pockets. And alright, they've only got one, but that is a full side pocket. How could I not? Like for I think, can't see, about £6. Red and black split. It's once again red and black is my thing. It's my colour. It's my colour scheme. And big pockets. How the fuck could I not? And they've got like a little, like, on the red side you got your pocket. On the black for a little like balance. You got what looks like a fake seam. It's all very cute. It's really cute. And like once again, right, they're not like, you know, there's loose threads, but that's good quality. It's like well done. I don't want to redo the button. I've gotten into a thing lately of like reinforcing buttonholes, and I don't know why. I don't know. But that is, from a functional perspective, absolutely perfect. No complaints. Sizing wise, they're weird. I think these are a size 8. I should really check. These sorts of things. It's a medium. There's no UK sizing on that. It's a medium, which I imagine is probably like a 10. Like, they are a really weird size though. Like, right, waist, perfect, great. I always have issues fitting small waist, big thighs. It's an issue. It's why so many men's trousers don't fit me right. But these fit great. They're quite short. Like, I'm not a tall bloke. I'm 5'6", but these are like ankle swings. They come up quite high on me. But they're really, really baggy. Like, I think they're honestly meant for someone shorter to be like proper wide 90s jeans. Which, like, I'm actually kind of thought, I love the baggy look. This is maybe pushing it a bit far. Like, that's a head and a half. But yeah, once again, love of big baggy trousers. I have to do that joke every time I hear it. It's just in my head. But yes, I do enjoy the bagginess. But yeah, take off that. Don't know what I feel about having a little random little flappy, just a little bit of ribbon, a little loop of ribbon there. I might take that off. But yeah, very baggy. Short and baggy, and I think that's the style, and not just a really weird sizing. Maybe I'm just really weird shape, but nonetheless, very cute, very good purchase for like £6-7. Very happy with. These are going to become like a staple once again. The pocketage is adequate. Women's trousers, like good pockets. Like this is a rare beast. Also, one weird thing I have noticed on the subject of pockets. Why is it that, like, okay, what's already good? Okay, so you can see, you can do the shape of the front pocket. Why is it on women's, if you get halfway decent front pockets, on women's they always go down, they go like down, whereas men's I feel like go sideways or diagonal into the crotch. Is that like a thing? Is that like an actual difference between like how you shape, like how you tailor men's and women's trousers? Is that like, is it an actual thing that women's go down, whereas in men's I always feel like my hand goes, do you know what I mean? Like, is that a thing? Either way, very happy with these. These are going to become like a staple. I do feel a bit weird about the length though. These are a bit of a wild card. I filmed myself opening them because it was a complete mystery to me. They were £2.50 for a pair of trousers, and they said there was something wrong with the chains. So I didn't care. I was just like, I see these sorts of trousers come up all the time on Vinted, usually for like way more, and they go immediately. So I was just like, 250, sod it, I'm getting them. So I filmed myself opening them because it was a complete mystery what I was gonna get. The pictures weren't that great. Like I think there was one like full length one of the trousers, and then all the others were just like close-ups of a load of chains. So anyway, I filmed myself opening them. I don't know why I'm doing that, so I'm gonna like insert it here. You're just gonna see the clip now. So I have a mystery package. I bought it very late at night, and also it was £2.50. And the listing was very bad. The listing didn't show most of what these actually are. All I know is there's something broken on them, and that was the reason I discounted them to £2.50. This could be an excellent find, this could be absolute shite. I have no idea, but I figured I might as well film me revealing to myself rather than you get this. I know it's the right package, but I've not seen what I'm actually dealing with yet. Ooh, that is thin. That is... oh, that is almost see-through. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm not a fan of material. That's like... ooh. That's like... what is that? It's like kind of plasticky. Like... kind of like a plastic bag. Not a plastic bag, but like a fancy bag. Like a... it's very thin. That's... I can see through it. That's not wonderful. Does it say where it's from? Anywhere? Oh, there's a label. 95% polyester, 5% spandex. Yeah, that tracks. There's no label as such. I do like the design. I do. I am a fan of jangly bits. I'm a fan of jangly bits. Ooh. The bottoms are like very elasticated, and then they have a toggle. I do not enjoy that. That's going to make it a nightmare if I need to turn these up. There we go, much better. Alright, they did say something about the chains on these being broken. And that's why I was selling them cheap, but I've got a few chunks of chains. That one I've got 3 there. I don't know if that was missing, but they all seem in working order. And the other leg, okay. Oh, maybe not. Okay, so I think we've got all the chains for that, because they're just, you know, they just like slip in with like your little, like you stick them through the L like that. So I think we've got all of them. Like if that's the issue, then that's not terrible. That just means you can take them out to wash them. Okay, so you got three for 3. What are the top ones? Okay, it might be an issue here. Oh, so these are attached the same way with like the little like T-bar on the back. You get 3 for each side. 3 for 3. Okay, I see. So there's one of them that's missing the T-bar on. So there's one side it's got the bar, one side it's missing, so you can't actually thread that through. But that's fixable. can bodge something around that easy. Maybe just rearrange the chains a bit so you have two on. Yeah, that's definitely doable. If that's the only issue, that's not bad. Like I can fix that easy. Okay. And then what else have we got? Getting very tangled, long bits. Okay, and then we've got. I'm going to just show so you can actually see. So on either side you've got the long, big long straps. They're like bag strap material. Like, you know, if you get like a bag for life from like a supermarket, it's that kind of material. It's like, I don't know if you can see, but it's all like woven. It's not like an actual, like, it's not the same fabric. But once again, for £2.50, like, is, you know, there's some things that can be done with this, but it's not bad, you know. If the only issue really is that one of the chains is dodgy, like I can make that work. But to be fair, I would not pay much more than £2.50 for these, and the material is like if these come from Shein or something, like, there's no label, but that's my suspicion. We have back pockets. They are operational. Very small front pockets, but we have front pockets. Oh, we've got side pockets. Oh, that material. Oh, that's rough. No, we have all working pockets. That's a step up from some of the things I thought. There's nothing wrong with them. Like, okay, these are by far like the worst quality trousers of the lot. They are so thin. Like, I can actually see through them. I don't know if that shows up on camera at all. They are so thin. But for £2.50, like, no objections. Design wise, they're pretty cute. Like, what have I done? Somehow I've got my chains around the wrong way. What have I done here? There we go. Like, yeah, so you've got black, red. Once again, black and red. It's my thing. But so at the top you have decent-ish. Once again, like, down, not sideways. Is the thing. Decent side pockets. Like red, like cord. I need to think of what is the name of this. I felt there's a name for this material. Yeah, so you got decorative area there. Got straps either side. They are sewn in with D-rings on both sides, and then at the bottom, similar bit of detailing. Look, it looks like they turn into shorts. You really can't see that well. It looks like they turn into shorts here. They've got like the flap, but they don't. But yes, and then you've got elasticated cuffs on the bottom, and then on the back you have, once again, actual. Oh my god, they're massive. Those are actually substantial pockets on the back. That's not bad. And side pockets. Okay, I don't know why I forgot this since filming the like initial big side pockets as well. So, pocketage, tick. Design, tick. Material's fucking awful. Material is like really shit, but for £2.50, that's not fucking bad. Like, that's pretty damn good. I've had to cut a buttonhole. Like, for some reason the original buttonhole was like tiny and it wouldn't actually fit the button through. So I did have to cut my own buttonhole, but I know how to sew a buttonhole, so that was fine. And now it actually does up. So, that was a quick fix. Can't really fix the material. It's also all the belt loops are like the same corded fabric. There's got to be a word for it, but yes, very happy with the design. The material's cheap, but once again, it was very cheap, and I'm gonna get as much use as I can out of them. Right, when I filmed the early part, I think I assumed the issue was that like the chains are broken. The chain, there's one chain that's broken, that like the T-bars come off, but other than that, they're fine. But I think reading through the description again, I think the issue is that the chains have a tendency to fall off as like you're going around, which I can definitely see. Like they are just held in with like that. Let me try and show you. Here we go. So they are just held in with like a T-bar, and then like they will come off very easily. I can definitely see that. But if that's why they're selling them, like that's an easy fix. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna sew some reinforcements, like back again. So like that's the outside, that's the inside. So then I will just pull the chain down. Focus. Just pull the chain down a bit and just like tack over either side and just keep them in place and just hope they're fine going through the washer. Like they'll probably be fine. I have other stuff with chains on that goes to the washing machine. Probably shouldn't, but yeah. There's other ones I do have a suspicion they'll fall off as you're going out of that, especially the ones on the legs, because they're like really at an angle. So yeah, I think for the sake of safety I will sew them on, just otherwise I'm going to lose them. I'll just be really fucking annoyed walking around with them falling off constantly. So I will do that. And the last two things, one of them is actually something I've been wearing the whole time. These are £2. I have a thing for fingerless gloves. I love them. I think this thing, the vibe is mask but in an androgynous way, like bloke but gender fucky. There's no logic behind it. I like it. I love fingerless gloves, but specifically fingerless leather gloves. Like I went through like the classic like knit gloves and chop fingers off when I was a kid. I did all that. But I just love these so much. It was completely, once again, it was one of those ones that comes up and it's like, that's dirt cheap and that's going to go instantly. Fuck it, I'm going to get in there. And they're really cute. They're really cute. They're like, they are fake leather. They're not. Like my black ones are real leather because they were actual gloves and I cut fingers off. These were pre-cut. These were designed as fingerless. So yeah, it's very thin, one layer of fake leather. They're decorative more than functional. Like, I would not trust these to keep me warm. But they are very cute. Very cute and simple. And I'm amazed they fix. They look really tiny. They look really small, but I'm discovering that I just have really small hands. Like I'm average size, but my proportions are really small. But right, let me just show you. There we go. Like, look at that. That looks tiny. Like, that looks so small. It looks like it wouldn't fit, but it actually does. So what you do is stick your hand in, and then they have a buckle this side, and then a really long studded belt. So yeah, you just wrap that around several times and put it back through there. I'm not going to do that now because I will be sat here for hours. I will I will do that once I've finished this segment. But yes, for £2, you can't go wrong. I love them. They're cute. And finally, the most ridiculous thing I've ever bought. The best £2.50 I've ever spent. It's a duck bag. It's a bag, but it's shaped like a duck. He's got little feet. He's got little feet and little. He might be a goose as well. I just think he's a duck. I just think it's ridiculous. It's a duck bag. So, with all my whinging, there we go. With all my whinging regards trousers, pockets, women's trousers not having pockets, I figured, you know what? At some point, if I accept that I'm going to wear all the cute trousers, I'm going to have to accept that I'm not going to have all the pockets I need. I'm going to need a bag. I do not want to be a handbag guy. Like, I physically hate the thought of having a bag with me at all times. I despise it. And especially to just like carry the things that like will go in your pockets. That's just like, you know, phone, wallet, like keys, lip balm, generic stuff. Like, I'm not having a bag for that. But then I saw this guy for £2.50, and like, he's definitely for kids. He's definitely intended for kids. Like, it's tiny in there because obviously it's stuffed. Like, the actual bag pocket is tiny. Like, I can fit my keys, some tissues, maybe my phone. Like, if I was just taking this and I had no pockets whatsoever, I would not be able to take my wallet because my wallet's like chunky. But as like an addition to not fully having enough pockets, if like with some of these where it's like, okay, you can fit some stuff in your pockets, but you need additional bag, and it's an accessory and useful. Like, I don't hate taking this out because it's ridiculous as its own thing. Like, it's not. I'm not taking a bag because I need a bag. I'm taking it because it's a ridiculous duck that just. It's a wearable duck. What the fuck are you not knowing? Just has a little strap on the beak and a strap down there. And he's got his little flippy feet. He is majestic, and he's the best thing I ever bought. And I've converted. I am now a bag girly, specifically for this ridiculous duck bag. Like, I will not be carrying anything actually useful in this bag. I will not be carrying, like, I will not become one of those people where it's just like they have everything. They have like a wandering chemist in there. Like, this is like a handful of things at best. Maybe there'll be straps on there. Speaking of, my voice is going, I can tell. I don't talk for this long normally. But it's a duck bag. It's a bag shaped like a duck. What the fuck can you not like about him? He's gonna go over there now. So there as a wrap up. So, in terms of DIY projects this gives me, because of course I am never done, the jacket is a severe maybe. I have a design, I just don't know if I want to paint on the jacket. I've thought about it on and off for years. This is the design, by the way. I finished it up and turned it into like an actual like art piece, but I don't know if I'll put it on a jacket. It's up in the air at the moment. I want to turn the fabric, the ridiculous cobwebby tablecloth, I want to turn that into like a one-sided overskirt, like I said. That's probably going to be like the last on my list, just because I really hate sewing with like layers and layers of mesh, and it's all that. I, as mentioned, need to, to be honest, they actually seem to be holding up alright, but still, precautions wise, I need to sew in all these chains. But that's just like a functional repair, that's not changing the look or anything. That's just a quick little functional job that I'll probably do once I finish sewing up my pyjama bottoms. Yay! Because once again, it's been a week of things developing holes in them, like spontaneously. So I will be finishing that, then doing that, and all sorts, and then these. They're so cute. They are very plain, and I can embroider, kind of. You see where this is going? I figured, like, it'd be such a waste. Like, these pockets are huge. These pockets are huge, and that's a really big, like, defined shape. And I'm obsessed with embroidering cobwebs onto everything. I'm obsessed with cobwebs. It's like the one thing I can embroider really well. So I'm going to embroider cobwebs onto each side in like contrast thread. So that side I'll do black thread, that side I'll do red thread. You get what I mean? And I might do something, but not on the pocket because that's like, it's got like a pleated thing, and I don't want to fuck with that. But maybe something in the back pockets, but I don't know. But definitely on the top, and then because you've got that bit here, and then you've got kind of a plain bit there. I might maybe do like a less defined, like a more freeform circular cobweb. You know what I mean? Like not like restricted to the corners, but like another cobweb or something down there. Or I might just do something along the hem. But either way, definitely doing cobwebs up here. Maybe adding other stuff if I am so inspired. On the note of cobwebs, other projects I'm currently doing that are not vintage related, that are just ongoing because of course nothing ever fucking ends in this house. Ugh. These trousers. The button jiggles. And I don't know why. It's really fucking annoying. It's so annoying. But these are such a cute pair of shorts. I love all the straps on them. So I did the pink stitching, and on the back, this is what I'm talking about when I say I love doing cobwebs. Cobwebs on the back pockets. That's so cute to me. I did that. I'm so fucking proud of it. Like I did that, and I want to do more because your side pockets. Oh, well, you can see side pockets. Originally, that was Velcro, and it pissed me off for like a year straight. I'm one of those people where like I need constantly. I'm like put my phone in and out of the pocket, and it's a nightmare. Every time it's like, it's like I can't be doing that. So the other day, in a fit of rage, I took a seam ripper to all of the Velcro, and with it took the hemming for the inside fold of the pocket. You really can't see that. Okay, so you've got the outside flap, open it up, this bit, that basically just needs rehemmed. That'll be a quick job. But these did have on the pocket flap. This is really hard to show. Pocket flap. They did have like a kind of pseudo military like insignia sewn on there, and I didn't really like it. And that happened to come off because of the way it was sewn. That happened to come off when I took off the Velcro, leaving me with blank pockets. So I'm gonna put spider webs on them as well. I'm gonna got cobwebs on the back. I'm gonna do cobwebs on these either side as well. Just like you might as well, you know. I can get up doing cobwebs. Then this is like 3. The red ones will be like the 5th lot of cobwebs I do if I do them, you know what I mean. But like I love that look so much. So I'm definitely gonna do that on the red ones and on these. includes all my current projects. Actually, right, whilst I'm sat on the floor, this is my last project. These were originally just like a pair of shorts from Next that were just, I just bought them because it's like, I really desperately needed a pair of shorts because I had none, basically. I think I had one pair. And I was just like, right, fuck it, it's the middle of summer, I need shorts. And then I realised my dad owns the same pair. And every time I'm at home, somehow our washing gets mixed up and he ends up inheriting my shorts. And it's very weird. It's a really weird thing to have your dad share. Yeah. So I figured this summer, before it got too hot, and then it did get too hot, and then I had no shorts to wear because these weren't out of action because I was sewing them. I had those ones. I have a pair of shorts that's supposedly coming. They have been with FedEx for 2 weeks now. They've just been sitting at a warehouse in Preston. They made it into the country. They made it to Preston. They're living in Preston. I think I've just lost those shorts forever. Guarantee the second I get them, it's going to be like thunderstorms outside. But regardless, this was the previous project. So I've done bone patches on. I'll talk more about this when I do my big sort out, but I did bone patches on each of the pocket flaps. And then on the back I did this little patch that says cryptid. And I'm a hypocrite, right? I say I hate the stitching. I hate the stitching when it's the only stitching you do. Like, if you just do that, that's not going to hold it on. But this, right, there's been a tight back stitch around the layering. I've whip stitched around the outside, because the fabric frays like hell, it was a nightmare. And then that was, the white is purely decorative. The white is decorative, it's not functional. There's not load bearing stitching. It's fine. But regardless. And then for some reason I was really like a blanket stitch phase, so all of this is blanket stitch on back pockets, front pockets, and then around the bottom, and then I also did just like a plain stitch, and then you know some shorts, like, to make them more interesting, they just like sew panels. It's all very weird, but so then I did on the front and back where those panels met, I did kind of a pseudo blanket stitch and a back stitch. There's a right name for that, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, that was my previous project. I'm very happy with it. And now I have like a dozen other projects to do. And a duck friend. A duck friend. So I'm gonna go before I lose my voice. I don't know what's happening, but I can feel my throat like giving up. So I'm gonna go. I need to transfer this footage, which is gonna take forever, and I'm gonna start repairing all this stuff, and hopefully not buy more in the meantime, and also probably book another tattoo because that's where my attention's gone now. It's I am buying vintage stuff. I'm buying tattoos now. Anyway. Bye bye.